Today, we're diving into a piece of tech that's trying to solve one of the biggest, but maybe least visible problems in modern medicine. We're talking about the insane amount of paperwork that is literally pulling doctors away from their patients. Okay, let's just start with a number that should make you pause. 5.5 hours. Out of a standard 8-hour workday, that's how much time the average doctor spends just on documentation. And look, this isn't because they want to, it's all driven by super complex billing codes, regulations, and the need for perfect records. The result? Well, they spend way more time typing than they do treating people. And this chart, it just lays it all out there, doesn't it? Just look at that imbalance. Doctors are spending more than double their time on admin tasks compared to actually caring for patients. The whole workflow just feels completely backwards.
And this isn't just about inefficiency, It has a real human cost. A staggering 62% of doctors say this paperwork overload is the #1 reason they're burning out. It's completely exhausting our doctors, and that directly hits the quality of care that all of us get.
So what if technology could actually fix this mess, instead of just adding to it? Well, that's where a totally new approach comes into play. An AI-powered assistant built for how doctors actually work. And here it is, AI Doctor Copilot. Its mission is really simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's designed to just eliminate that documentation burden, to get doctors away from their keyboards so they can get back to doing what they were trained to do, which is taking care of people. So how on earth does it actually do that? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the tech that makes all of this possible. It all really comes down to 3 core ideas. First, you've got wearable AI hardware, a dedicated little device that lets doctors capture conversations completely hands-free. Second, it runs on specialized medical AI models. And this part is absolutely crucial. These models run on the edge. That means they work right on the device and are never connected to the internet. That's a huge, huge deal for patient privacy. And third, it integrates seamlessly, plugging right into the electronic medical record systems that hospitals already have. Now, you might be thinking, hey, aren't there other AI scribe tools out there? And you're right, there are, but this really shows what makes this one different. While a lot of other solutions are just software that runs in the cloud, AI Doctor Copilot is a whole different approach. It combines that dedicated hardware with an offline model, which is purpose-built for the intense security and workflow needs you find in a hospital. All right, so that's the theory, but, seeing is believing. So let's jump from the explanation to a quick demo to see how this all really works in practice. So how simple is it really? For a busy doctor trying to use this in the middle of a patient visit. Well, the whole process is designed to just fade into the background. So picture this, a doctor's in the room with a patient. With a simple double press on a wearable device, the recording starts. It's completely hands-free. They can just have a natural, face-to-face conversation, without a laptop screen acting like a wall between them. When the consultation's done, another double press stops the recording. The doctor then just connects the device to their local system, and the AI handles the rest. So let's just recap that, because it's so incredibly simple. Step 1, you capture the conversation with a quick button press. Step 2, you connect the device for a secure, totally local data transfer. And step 3, just like that, the system generates a perfectly structured clinical summary, what doctors call a SOAP note, and it pops up right in the patient's file, ready for a quick review. Okay, a demo looks cool, but the real test, the only test that matters, is the impact it has out in the real world. So let's look at the results from hospitals that are actually using this right now. Let's start with Dr. Feng, who gets right to the human benefit for the doctors themselves. This isn't just about saving a few minutes here and there. It's about giving them back some work-life balance and fighting that awful burnout we talked about earlier. Now let's flip to the patient side of things. Dr. Pascal shares this amazing stat. For those who don't know, Press Ganey scores are basically the gold standard for measuring patient satisfaction. To see scores jump by up to 4.5 percentage points in only 6 weeks, that's a massive sign that patients are really feeling the difference when their doctors are more engaged. And this quote from Dr. Zhu, man, it gets right to the heart of why those scores are going up. To look patients in the eye. That's it right there. The tech removes the barrier of the computer screen and lets doctors have a real human connection again.
And it's not just about feelings. The hard data backs all of this up in a big way. On average, clinics using this system are seeing a 70% reduction in the time their doctors spend on documentation. 70%. That is a game-changing amount of time being handed back to medicine.
But of course, speed means nothing without accuracy, right? especially not in medicine. And that's why this next number is so important. The system hits over 99% accuracy for medical terms. That is medical grade precision, and it's absolutely essential for doctors to be able to trust and adopt a new tool.
And let's just circle back to that patient satisfaction number one last time. A 4.5 percentage point jump isn't just a number on a chart. It reflects a real, tangible improvement in the quality of care from the perspective of the people who matter the most, the patients.
So, when you put it all together, the value here is just crystal clear. It directly attacks physician burnout, it makes them more efficient with basically zero training time, it improves that crucial doctor-patient communication, and at the end of the day, it helps create a higher quality of medical care for everybody.
And all of this leads to a pretty fascinating final thought. As tools like this become a doctor's new partner in the exam room, it makes you wonder, what does the future of that deeply human doctor-patient relationship even look like? Maybe, just maybe, by taking the machine out of the way, AI is paradoxically helping medicine become more human again.